Hello everybody, I'm Molly for those of you who don't know me, and I'm teaching on the Whole Health Project. Oh, sorry, I think now we're live. Hi everybody, I'm Molly and I'm teaching today on the Whole Health Project. And you'll either be doing this class, a slow flow class with me live, or it's going to be recorded. So if anything goes on in the recording or you're just catching up later, it will be posted on the Whole Health Project Facebook group. Fab, so welcome to the class. All you're going to need is your yoga mat and anything for Shavasana, so anything warm, maybe like a blanket or a cushion for your head. We're going to start straight away in child's pose, so come and get yourself comfortable at the back of the mat. And we'll begin in the traditional position with your knees together, bottom towards your heels, torso coming over the thighs and forehead to the ground. If you need props, you can always slide a cushion underneath the head just to bring the floor a little bit closer towards you, or even a cushion underneath the bottom. And we'll just stay here for a few breaths. And really allowing for the body to be still and to settle. Really tuning into gravity now as you start to slow everything down. Just feel the weight of the pelvis begin to drop towards your heels. Feel your shoulders roll forward. And the forehead gently release onto the ground. Really just absorbing some of this support and this nourishment of the earth, this beautiful healing energy source that lives underneath us. Often personified as the universal mother. Just let yourself be held and let your energy and your frequency just slow down to vibrate with the energy of the earth. Once we've allowed that frequency to drop, once we've settled into this pose of a child where we're really close to the earth and small, like every time we start in this pose, we begin again. We're curious about our body, just as a child is curious about every day, every new moment they're experiencing. So it's as if we are practicing for the first time. In that way, just start to become curious about your breath, so that as you inhale, the back of your body expands, And as you exhale, you're noticing an emptying and releasing as the body almost gets a bit more heavy. Breathing in, and there's a lightness coming into the body. New oxygen, new energy coming in. And as you exhale, cleaning out any stale energy, any feelings of tiredness or stagnation or anxiety. Breathing into the body. Really opening it up with the breath. Breathing out. Clearing and purifying. Breathing in. And breathing out. Nice. From there, your next inhale, we're going to extend the arms forward. So you're in a more active child's pose now with the hands about outer shoulder width apart. Really open through the palms, find that connection. And as you push the mat gently forward, feel this external rotation of the upper arms as you push your bottom back towards your heels. Breathing in, forehead might be on the floor, it might be lifted here. Breathing out. Breathing into those muscles around the spine, lengthening. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. From there, inhale, gently lift your head, if it's not lifted already, and exhale, walk your hands now over to the left. Keep your bottom low. Once you've walked your hands to the left, just bring your right hand onto your left hand and sink your bottom back, relaxing the head. And then breathing into the right side of your body. Breathing out. Just feeling the body starting to change already as you breathe space into it. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Inhale, walking your hands through center. And exhale, hands over to the right side now. Left hand plants onto your right hand. Bottom sinks back and relax your head. And as we slow this practice down, really trying to keep your mind in your body, it will really help the practice and the flow of energy if you can stay present. So really let that breath flow into the left lung now. Concentrating on the left side of your body. Breathing out. The body, mind and breath are all aligned. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. And then exhale, we'll bring your hands in prayer, just directing the prayer forward. From there, just lifting the prayer, walking the elbows a little bit more forward for praying child, and gently pull the elbows towards you as you relax your head down. You should get a stretch in the upper back or the shoulders here. Breathing in. Breathing out, just releasing any tension from the body. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Then from there, just straighten the prayer forward. Open your hands up, outer shoulder width apart, and then pull yourself up onto all fours. So your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. Good. From there, you're just gently engaging your shoulder blades on the back. And check you're not sinking in your spine, so your lower belly is drawing in. Just feeling your spine in space. Imagine that the tailbone is lengthening back behind you. Shoulders are away from your ears as the crown of the head lengthens forward. Just even with your mind, you might be able to find a bit more length in the spine. Good. From there, next inhalation, just dropping the belly, drawing your heart through the hands as you roll the shoulders back and look up into our lovely cow. And exhale, pressing down through your hands and your shins as you round into a cat. Really pressing the spine up. Inhale, belly drops, heart draws forward into that cow shape, using the whole of your breath to get there. Nice, long, smooth breaths. Exhale, rounding the body, really drawing the lower belly in, getting rid of the breath. Inhale, arching for that lovely articulation of the spine. And exhale, rounding, really pressing through the shins and the hands, sending the spine up to the sky. Inhale, come into neutral position. Keep your hips where they are, and then exhale, walk your hands to the front corners of your mat. The melting heart. Either you just stay with your sit bones going back, like a mini downward dog, or some of you might be able to bring your forehead to the ground. Breathing in, long line of energy from your pinky fingers to your outer hips. Breathing out, just melting the heart space down towards the mat. Breathing in to the shoulders, maybe to the belly. Breathing out. Breathing in. If you're really flexible, try not to overdo it in any of these postures. Breathing out. Gently press through the hands. Inhale, lift your head. And then exhale, we're just going to bring your forearms onto the floor. So the forearms are parallel, about shoulder width apart. And then gently walk your knees back. Coming into Sphinx. So your feet are hip width apart. Gently pressing into the tops of the feet to engage the legs and the glutes a little bit. And as you inhale, you're gently pulling your forearms towards you, dropping the shoulder blades down the back, starting to lift the breastbone and look about a meter on the floor in front of you. Breathing into the top of your lungs. So we're really in the upper body in this posture. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, take a breath here. And then as you exhale, slide your right knee up towards your right hip. And just take a look at your right knee. Inhale, extending the right leg, looking forward. And exhale, draw your left knee up now. Just opening the front of the hip as you look to your left knee. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, slide the right knee up. Take a look. Inhale, straighten the right, head forward. Exhale, left knee comes up. Good. Inhale, straighten it back out. Exhale, right knee comes up. Inhale, extending, looking forward. Exhale, left knee slides up. Lovely. Inhale, extending, looking forward. Exhale. exhale, right knee comes up and just stay there. So your knee is just kind of at a right angle, a bit higher. Straighten your right arm forward. Slide the left arm underneath the right. And we're going to come into a twist on our back. So your right arm lengthens all the way out to the right. Haven't quite got the rim. And you're either looking to the ceiling or you're looking to the right. Breathing in here. Breathing out, just softening into that spinal twist. Inhaling. Exhaling. Letting the breath explore the shape. Exhaling. Lovely. From there, you're going to turn your head back to the left. And then as you inhale, right forearm comes down, straighten your right leg. And exhale, left forearm comes back down. So you're in your Sphinx again. Good. Inhaling here. And we go to the other side. Exhale, left knee slides up towards your left hip. Inhale, extend that left arm forward. And exhale, just slide the right arm underneath your left. And as you exhale, you just open out into your twist. So the left arm goes out to the left, either looking to the ceiling, draw the shoulders away from your ears, or rolling your head to the left. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Breathing into the back of the ribs. Breathing out. Breath exploring the shape. Exhale. Really nice. Turn your head to the opposite side. Inhale, the left hand forearm comes down, left leg straightens. And then exhale, right forearm comes back down and you're in that Sphinx position again. From there, gently slide the hands back and just lower your forehead down to the mat. Bringing your legs together. Interlace your hands behind your back. So your knuckles are pointing back. As you inhale, you're going to roll your shoulders away from the floor. Start to send the knuckles back into space. Press through the feet. And just lift your chest and your arms up for one. Just breathing up into the chest. Breathing out. Inhale, send the knuckles an inch back. Lifting the heart. Exhale. Good. Release it all the way down. From there, hands by your chest. Inhale, tuck your toes. Squeeze the elbows in. Push your bottom back to your heels. And as you exhale, lift the knees and hips. Come into our first downward facing dog. And you might pedal out the legs a little bit. Just bending one knee, reaching one heel back. Really giving that left leg time to release. And then change sides. Bend the left knee, reach the right heel back. And again, just give the leg time to release. So as we slow it down, we start to notice why we do these different movements. Bending the right knee in to really lengthen through the left leg. Bending the left knee, stretching back through the right leg. So the movements become conscious and integrated rather than just unconscious and automatic. Good. Inhale, lift both heels up. And exhale, bend both knees. With your knees bent, you can inhale, really press your tailbone up and back. Feel how much length you can get through your spine. Keep the height of the hips, and then as you exhale, just drive your heels back and down. It will make it a little bit harder. You're just adding in the legs there.
Breathing in, you're pressing almost your palms forward. And as you exhale, it's like you're pressing the balls of your feet back, trying to stretch the mat between your hands and feet. Good. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, pressing the legs back into space. Really good. From there, we'll bring your knees to the floor. And inhale, step your right foot outside your right hand. You can always pick it up and help it if it needs. You might come onto your fingertips here. And then we'll just do a few circles of the right knee and ankle as you move the knee forward and out. So some lovely little circles of that right knee, which is actually kind of going into the right hip. The inner leg. Really nice. And then just bringing your knee at a right angle. So right knee is above your right ankle. Good. From there, as you inhale, we're going to straighten your right leg. You might need to walk your hands back a little bit, lifting the toes. And then exhale, bend your right knee, sink your hips, really opening into that left hip flexor, and lift your heart. Inhale, extending the right leg, so we're moving through it, releasing tension slowly. Exhale, bending the right knee, sinking the hip, lifting your heart. Lovely, one more, straightening that right leg, lifting the toes. Working into that hamstring. And then exhale, bending that right knee, sinking the hips, and lifting your heart. Really nice. Stay in that position if you can. Inhale, left hand comes down. Plant that down. And exhale, just take a twist. Right arm reaches up. Breathing in. You're plugging down through that left hand. Breathing out, reaching and right through your right palm. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Really nice. Inhale, right hand comes down to the floor. And exhale, step your right knee back. So you're on those all four positions again. And then from there, we will do it with the other side. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Finding the point where you're sinking your hips a bit and your knee is at a right angle over your ankle. You might need to come onto fingertips and just start to circle the knee forward and out to the side. So big circles with that left knee and ankle going forward and out to the side. Bringing a bit of fluidity into that left hip. Can sometimes maybe not feel so fluid, but it is a ball and a socket joint. It can move in lots of different ways. Lovely. And then bringing the knee back at the right angle. And as you inhale, we're going to extend your left leg. You might need to walk your hands back. If you lift the toes, gently press into the left heel. Exhale, bend the left knee, sinking your hips and lifting your heart. Inhale, extend. You slightly press into your fingertips as well as your left heel. Exhale, bend that left knee, sinking your hips, lifting your heart. One more. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Lovely. Once that knee's at a right angle, inhale, the right hand is going to go down on the floor. Underneath your shoulder, and as you exhale, take a twist. Left arm reaches up. Breathing in, you plant that right palm firmly down. Breathing out, stack your left shoulder on top of the right and come right through your left palm. Breathing in. Breathing out. Really good. Bring the left hand down now. And just stay with the hands inside the left foot. Let's turn the left toes out about 40 degrees. And you're going to do the best here. As you gently tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, and we're going to step your right foot outside your right hand. So there's some options here for the squat. Either you bring your forearms on your inner thighs, and that might be where you stay. That's going to be enough for you. Or you're going to sink your bottom down. I'll just show you towards the camera. Once the bottom's down, you're bringing your elbows into your inner knees. And as you inhale, you're opening your knees nice and wide. Hands in prayer at the heart. Try and relax your shoulders, soften your gaze, and just breathe into the hips. Breathing out. You might even start to press your knees onto your elbows, especially if you're quite flexible. Breathing in. Breathing out. That little alignment helps with the stability in your pelvis. One more here. Breathing into the shape. Breathing out. Really good. Wherever you are, we're going to bring the hands to the floor and gently straighten the legs out a little bit. Tiptoe the feet, hip width apart. And just bend the knees and rest the ribcage over your thighs, really relaxing the head. If you want to, you can cup hold of opposite elbows in our ragdoll. Really let the elbows go heavy, the head heavy. And just sway the upper body a bit from side to side. A little bit like an elephant's trunk, just swaying from right to left. Good. Coming back to center. And then from there, still with the knees bent, release your elbows, interlace your hands behind your back, and just go one digit along than you did before. So slide the finger along one digit. And then as you inhale again, we're sending those knuckles back, reaching this time the fist to the sky. You can either stay there, enjoy that shoulder opener, or exhale, try and press down through your feet and straighten your legs. Really tucking your chin in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, starting to tip the sit bones a bit higher, some of you. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Very gently, you're going to rebend those knees. Let go of the interlace if you had it. Feet are still parallel. Start to drop your bottom down, almost into an imaginary chair. Check you can still see your toes. These will be really strong in your legs. And as you inhale, you're just going to lift the upper body and reach your arms up alongside the ears. We're going quite slow, your legs will probably be shaking. Draw the knees back and exhale, see if you can sit down a little bit deeper. One. Good. Breathing in. Keep reaching those arms up. Exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper into the hips too. Doing really well. This is the last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fantastic. Inhale, drive down through the feet. You're going to reach your arms up. Bring your palms together in prayer. Look to your thumbs. And as you exhale, draw your prayer down through the middle. Bend your knees and bow forward with the spine nice and straight. Hands to the floor, and then relax your head and your face. Really let the upper body go. Let your head go. Take a breath there. And exhale, maybe even a sigh. Lovely. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands onto your shins. Straight arms. Roll your shoulders back for your halfway lift. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Step your left foot way back now and bring your back knee down, keeping those toes tucked. As you inhale, we're going to try and reach your arms up. spin the pinky fingers in, and as you pull your back knee in a little bit, you're going to lift your heart up towards the sky. Anjayasana. Exhale, hands to the floor, step it back, downward facing dog, hips nice and high. Lovely slow movements. Inhale, lift the heels, and you're rippling forward, bone by bone, into your plank pose, where your shoulders are over your wrists and your head is forward. Exhale, knees to the floor, bring your weight forward into your hands, and as you exhale, bend the elbows and just roll down through pubic bone, belly, heart, and forehead. Press through the tops of your feet. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Pull your heart forward and up into your baby cobra. Exhale, press down through your hands. Bottom comes back to your heels. And find your downward facing dog. And just stay there for 3 breaths. Breathing in, really planting the hands down. Breathing out, pressing the legs back. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. From here, we're going to inhale, raise your right leg up into the air. Use your hamstring and your right glute as you lift that right leg up. Exhale, we're going to bend the heel to the buttock and then draw your knee towards your nose, rounding the back, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, step your right foot in between your hands, pick it up and help it if it needs. And as you exhale, you're going to step your left foot a little bit to the left and spin your back foot down, preparing for our warrior 1. So the feet are slightly apart. As you bend your right knee, you're going to inhale, rise up for warrior 1, but you're going to straighten your right leg. The hands are in prayer above your head. Press through the back foot and exhale, bend your right knee. As you bend your elbows, the prayer goes behind your head. Inhale, you're straightening your right leg, sending your prayer up into space. Exhale, bending the right knee, bending your elbows. 1 more. Inhale, straighten the leg, reach the prayer up. Exhale, bending the right knee and bending the elbows. Good. Stay there with your knee bent. And as you inhale, you're just going to raise your prayer up and look to your thumbs for 1. Breathing your chest higher. Breathing out 2. Inhale, lifting your breastbone. Exhale, 3. Really good. Inhale, bring your prayer to your heart. When you go slow, it's a lot harder, so you're doing well. Exhale, we're opening out now into your warrior 2. Your feet are in 1 line. Right thigh parallel to the floor. And we'll flow it again. So as you inhale, flip your palms, straighten your right leg, and reach your prayer up. Cross with the back foot. Exhale, bend your right knee, part the air, and sink a bit deeper. Inhale, flip the front palm, straighten your right leg, reaching the prayer up. Exhale, press through the back foot, bend your right knee, part the air. 1 more. Inhale, flip the front palm, straighten your front leg, reach up. Exhale, bend the right knee. Part the end, hold there for warrior 2. Breathing across your hips and your heart and your arms. Turning your gaze to your front middle finger. Pressing down through the back foot. And maybe you can bend that knee a little bit deeper for 3. Fantastic. Inhale now, straighten your right leg. You might walk your back foot in a little bit for your triangle. As you exhale, you're going to reach your arm forward and use your core just to pivot your right hand inside your right leg and your left arm reaches up. And from there, we're going to turn the palm down. And as you inhale, extend your left arm forward to the front of the room. And as you exhale, just take your left arm back towards your hip. Just do 2 more like that. Inhale, extend the left arm. Exhale, take the left arm back. You really need your belly drawing in for this. Inhale, extending that left arm forward. Big stretch in that left side. Good. Exhale, arm comes back. Look down. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Walk your back foot back a little bit and exhale, bend your right knee. Forearm comes onto your thigh, or more advanced, you might take your hand back outside your right foot. Good. And then from there, we're just going to take your left arm over your ear and hold in this extended side bend. Breathing in here, long line from your back foot to your fingertips. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel the breath get into the side body. Exhale. Really good. Inhale, circle that left hand to the floor. So both hands are framing the front foot now and lift the back heel. Good. Exhale, you're going to straighten your right leg as much as you can into what we call pyramid. Don't worry if it doesn't go all the way. Good. As you inhale, we're going to bend the right knee. Lift your chest. And again, exhale, straighten that right leg as much as you can. One more. Inhale, bend the right knee. Lift your chest. Exhale, straighten that right leg. Good. Inhale, bending the right knee. We're now going to step the left foot forward, feet hip width apart as you open your chest. And exhale, fold over your legs, really relaxing the head, tucking your chin in. Good. For one breath now, we're going to inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms as we come through our Utkatasana. Exhale. And then as you get in, you're going to inhale, straighten your legs, reach your prayer up, palms together, see your thumbs. And exhale, bring that prayer down through the middle, bend the knees and bow forward over your legs, relaxing your head. Just take a breath here, everything soft, inhale. Exhale. We're okay, just resting on your thighs. And now we go to the other side, so bend the knees, inhale, hands on your shins, halfway lift, roll the shoulders back. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor, step your right foot way back and bring your back knee down. Inhale, we're going to take those arms straight up for our Anjayasana, lifting your heart, spinning the pinky fingers in. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Hips nice and high. Inhale, lift the heels, and we're going to ripple forward to your plank. One solid line. Exhale, knees to the floor. Shift weight forward into your hands. And exhale, bending the elbows, roll down onto belly, heart, and forehead. Press through the tops of your feet. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Lift the upper body into your cobra. Exhale, press into the hands, bottom back to your heels. Downward facing dog for 3 breaths here. Holding here. Breathing in. Breathing out for 1.
Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathing in. I think we're still recording. Exhale, 3. Good. From there, we're going to inhale, raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Engaging the hamstring and the left glute. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, shoulders over wrists, and lightly step your left foot through, helping it with your hand to your knee. Right foot spins down at 40 degrees, slightly to the right, so your feet are a little bit apart for warrior 1. Bend the left knee, inhale, hands in prayer as you come all the way up, straighten your left leg, reach that prayer up, and as you exhale, bend the left knee and bend the elbows so the prayer comes behind you. Inhale, we're straightening the left leg, reaching the prayer up. Exhale, bending the left knee, bending the elbows. Inhale, extending the left leg, prayer reaches up. Exhale, bend, knee and elbows. One more. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Good, so staying there with your knee at a right angle. And then inhale, just send the prayer up for your warrior 1. Exhale, 1. The buttock, particular right one, is quite firm. You're lifting your breastbone. Exhale, 2. Looking to your thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, prayer comes to the heart space. And as you exhale, you're opening out for your warrior 2. Feet now aligned and just bending into that left knee so the thighs parallel to the floor. From there, we're going to inhale, flip the palms, straighten the left leg as you reach the arms up. Pressing through the back foot, exhale, bend the left knee as you part the air. Good. Inhale, flip the palms, straighten the left leg, reaching the arms up. Exhale, bending the left knee, parting the air. One more. Inhale, lifting the arms, straightening the left leg. And exhale, bending into that left knee, holding your warrior 2 as you breathe across your hips and your arms. And exhale, looking to your front middle finger. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. From there, inhale, straightening the left leg, maybe walking your back foot in a little bit for your triangle. And as you exhale, you reach forward and pivot the left hand inside left leg. Right arm reaches up. Shoulders away from ears. Inhale, right arm reaches over your ear, palm faces down. Exhale, right arm floats back towards your hip. Inhale, right arm over your ear, big stretch. Exhale, arm floats back. Really engaging through both glutes. One more. Inhale, right arm floats over your ear. And exhale, arm draws back. Good. From there, we're going to look down, rise up, bend your left knee, and now bring your left forearm on your thigh or your left hand outside your foot. Relax that left shoulder, and then inhale, sweep your right arm over your ear, and have a big stretch through that right side. One more time. Exhaling 1. Breathing space and energy into the right side. Breathing out. Keep your shoulders opening, your ribs rotating. Exhale. Good. Inhale, right arm circles to the floor. Lift your back heel. And exhale, we're going to straighten that left leg for your pyramid.
Good. Inhale, bend the left knee. Lift your heart. Exhale, straighten that left leg as much as you can. Rounding through the left foot. Good. Inhale, bend the left knee. Lift your heart. Exhale, straightening that left leg. One more. Inhale, bend, lifting your heart. Exhale, straightening that left leg. Inhale, bend the left knee. Step your right foot forward to meet the left, opening your chest. And exhale, folding over your leg, relaxing your head. Last time, deep bend in the knees, weight back into the heels. Inhale, reach your upper body up for your chair. And exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into your pelvis. Rebound, inhale, straighten the legs, reach your prayer up. And exhale, just draw your prayer to your heart. And just hold there, breathing here. In Samasthiti, just feeling that energy move around the body. I can't see myself on the screen anymore, but I'm really trusting that it's filming. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. From there, we're just going to take a big step out to the side. Your feet are about a leg length apart. And your toes are pointing out, heels are pointing in. For our goddess. As you inhale, we're going to take a big sweep of your arms wide up to the side. Hands come into prayer. And as you exhale, we're bending the knees. Prayer comes down the midline to the heart space. And just imagine that your back is sliding down an imaginary wall. We're going to have two more like that. So inhale, big sweep of the arms. Straightening the legs, joining the hands in prayer. Exhale, bending the knees, sinking down through those inner thighs, thumbs to heart. One more. Inhale, big circle round of the arms, looking up to the prayer. And exhale, bending the knees, hands in prayer at the heart. See if you can just stay there. Imagine the knees are drawing back and the outer buttocks are just rolling out. Good. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out. And quite a lot on the hips today. Inhale, straighten those legs back up. Exhale, hands on your hips and turn your heels slightly out now, so the feet are parallel. And from there, we're going to inhale, draw the elbows in, lift your chest. Breathe up into the chest, and as you exhale, bow forward. Think about the inner thighs rolling back. You're folding forward, the hands coming down onto the floor underneath your shoulders. Good. As you inhale, we're trying to straighten the legs, straighten the arms, rolling the inner thighs back. You can choose to stay there, that might be enough. Or exhale, you're bowing forward, walking your hands back towards your feet and really relaxing the upper body, letting that head go. And again, just checking your shoulders are soft away from your ears. Breathing into the hamstrings and the hips in the back. Breathing out. Really drinking some energy into these parts of the body. Exhaling. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. From there, they're going to inhale, walk your hands forward. So we're all joining in this position. Now keep your feet really grounded and then walk the hands forward. So we're almost in a downward dog position, but our feet are wide apart as you press your hips back. 2 more breaths here. Breathing in, keep sending the sit bones back and high. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From there, we're going to shift a bit of weight forward into the hands. Lift your heels and then bring your inner knees onto the floor. Inner edges of your feet also onto the floor for your frog. You might walk your knees a little bit wider. This is quite intense on your hips. So you either stay here with your hands on the floor, or some of you might want to bring your forearms forward onto the floor. Again, you can choose whether to stay here, or we're going to do a gentle inhale, rock forward of your hips, and exhale, send your pelvis back a little bit. We'll just do a bit more movement here. Inhale. If you're really flexible, it might not be good to go too deep into this. Exhale, hips go back. One more. Inhale, hips rock forward. And exhale, hips draw back. And just stay here if you're comfortable. Just for a few more breaths. Breathing in. Hips are pressing gently back. Breathing out. It's quite a deep stretch in the groin. Just allow the jaw, the hips to try and relax. Breathing out. Holding that space for it. Breathing in. Breathing out. Really nice, guys. From there, we come back onto the palms. Very gently, we bring your knees in a little bit and then bring the big toes together. And coming to sit back on your heels. So we're having a nice little stretch out for your thighs and the quadriceps. You might just want to stay here, some of you. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. For others, you might be ready just to bring your hands behind you. The knees are still open. I'm going to gently lift the hips and just draw the buttocks forward a little bit so they're just coming to the front of the heels. And this might be enough for some of you. Some of you might be okay to come onto your forearms, just stretching into the front of the body. And again, we just take this really slowly so you don't go into any areas that you don't feel comfortable, that feels more like pain. We're not looking for pain ever in yoga. I can't go all the way down, but some of you can go all the way down onto your backs and extend your arms overhead. Just breathing into the front of the body, the thighs, the psoas muscles, your chest. Breathing out. Breathing in, gently pressing those knees forward if that feels okay. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. If you're all the way down, make your way back onto your forearms. And then if you're on your forearms like me, you're back onto your palms. And then everybody gently walking their torso back up, so we're all in this position. Lovely. From there, you're just going to let your feet go out to the left. In a kind of mermaidy position with the right foot inside the inner left thigh. My left hand just goes in between my foot and my thigh, and my right hand comes behind me. Inhale a breath. And as I exhale, I'm going to let my left buttock lead the movement. It's going to lift up as I start to twist to the right. And I can even turn to look over my right shoulder if that feels okay. A really nice feeling for your hip and your lumbar spine. Good. We'll just flow through that. So inhale, left buttock comes down. Maybe you can look down to the floor, your left knee. And then exhale, start that movement in the left buttock as you twist to the right, looking behind your right shoulder. One more, breathing in, buttock comes down. and breathing out, twisting. Lovely. We can come into a double rotation here. So if you stay there with your shoulders, keeping that twist, just turn your head forward. And then lean your left ear towards your left shoulder, and you're looking to your left foot. And you just get a good stretch in the right side of your neck. Breathing in. Take your time to find the pose that's right for you. So finding a nice stretch in the neck without bringing in any pain. One more here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Gently, we lift the head. We undo the twist so the shoulders face forward. And then hands behind you, and we'll change the legs the other way. So your feet go to the right, your left foot is in your inner right thigh or knee. Right hand comes inside the foot and the knee, left hand behind you. Inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the right buttock and start to twist to the left, looking past your left shoulder. Inhale, right buttock comes down. You're looking perhaps to your right knee. Exhale, right buttock lifts as you start to twist to the left. One more. Inhale, releasing. And exhale, twisting to the left. Stay in that twist. Relax your shoulders. Keep your shoulders how they are. And as you inhale, you turn your head forward. And then exhale, right ear to your right shoulder, looking in the direction of your right hand and foot. Left side of neck getting a bit of a stretch here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Getting to know the body in all these different ways, all these secret pockets in the body. Breathing in. Breathing out. A bit like spring cleaning your body. Inhale. Exhale. Really nice. Bringing your head back to center. And very carefully you're undoing the twist with your shoulders facing forward. And then bringing both feet onto the floor. So you're on your mat. Feet at the front of the mat. Inhale, hold on to your shins. Gently lift your chest. And then as you exhale, scoop the tailbone forward. Use your belly to gently roll yourself back down onto your back. Once you're on your back, your feet are quite close towards your buttocks and your arms are alongside the body.
Good. It's still working. Thanks, Luz.
And as you inhale, you're going to gently lift your hips and lift your arms overhead, opening into the front line of the body. Exhale, lowering your hips and your arms at the same time. 2 more like that. Inhale, lifting your hips and your arms overhead. Exhale, lowering your hips and your arms at the same time. Last one. Inhale, lifting the hips, lifting arms overhead. And exhale, lowering arms and hips down. Really nice. Let's bring your feet together. Let your knees fall apart. Those hips are going to feel like they've had a bit of a workout. Turn your palms up. So the whole of the body is just sighing open. And when you're ready to, you're just extending your right leg out to the right corner of your mat, the left leg out to the left corner of the mat, finding your Shavasana. If there's any discomfort in the lower back, slide some cushions underneath your thighs, or just have the knees bent and the feet on the floor. Now's the time just to close your eyes.
We've moved the body in lots of different ways. We've breathed energy into different spots in the body. So now just let the practice come together. Feel all of your body whole together as one. And see if you can just allow it to surrender. Just resting in your own energy and the residue of your practice. Drinking it in at a cellular level. If you've got no time issues, please rest here for a bit longer, maybe up to 5 to 10 minutes. And just ignore this little sign out. But if you need to go back to reality, just bring gentle movement back into your body. You might stretch your arms overhead. Just feel your body new, different, energy reset. And then bending the knees, gently rolling over to one hand side. Just resting in the fetal position before helping yourself up to sit. And for those of you sitting with me, just bring your hands in prayer at the heart space. And close down your eyes as I just read you something. Let's slow down. Let's slow down our speech, slow down our breathing, slow down our walking, slow down our eating. And let this slower, steadier pace perfume our mind. Let's all slow down. As you bow your head towards your heart, just connecting to that frequency that we've created through the practice. Let some of that awareness come with you into your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, everybody. I'll be back on here next week for a Jivamukti class, so I'll keep you all informed about that. If you've enjoyed the class and you want to donate, that would be great. I've left my PayPal details underneath the video, and it will be going on the Facebook page now, hopefully, if all the technology's allowed it. So you'll be able to practice it anytime, just going up on the page when you feel like it. Okay, have a lovely day wherever you are. Namaste.